try to find the sunny side of life.
Hi, I'm Harry Marks, and this is Let's All Go to the Lobby, your introduction to the film you're about to watch. Up next is MGM's 1956 musical comedy about a convoluted love triangle turned square at a Rhode Island mansion. From director Charles Walters, it's High Society. High Society is actually a remake of the Philadelphia story, released in 1940 and starring Cary Grant, Katharine Hepburn, and Jimmy Stewart. In High Society, Bing Crosby plays the Cary Grant role of C.K. Dexter Haven, while Grace Kelly takes over Hepburn's role as his ex-wife, Tracy Lord. And Stewart's part of tabloid reporter Mike Connor is played now by Frank Sinatra. The plots of both movies are a bit all over the place, with Dexter, Connor, and Tracy's fiancé all vying for her wavering affections, though reviews peg the original as much snappier than its musical adaptation. But that's one thing that sets Walters' version apart from the Philadelphia story: the music. High Society marks Cole Porter's first original film score in 8 years, after working on 1948's The Pirate, starring Gene Kelly and Judy Garland. Two of Porter's songs stand out above the rest, one of which wasn't actually written for the film at all. Well Did You Ever had actually debuted in the Broadway musical Do Barry Was a Lady, and was sung by Betty Grable and High Society's director, Charles Walters. It was included at the last minute when it was discovered that Crosby and Sinatra didn't share a song in the film. High Society marked the first time Crosby and Sinatra ever performed on screen together, even though they'd appeared in USO shows and on the radio in years prior. The day that Well Did You Ever was recorded, the pair went through a brief rehearsal with the director, singing and dancing their parts, before moving on to the soundstage, where a 50-piece orchestra was waiting for them. The recording session lasted about an hour, and that was it. Film history was finally made. The other tune, True Love, was written for the film. Sung by Grace Kelly and Bing Crosby, the song went platinum, and goes down in history as the only platinum record ever awarded to sitting royalty. Kelly had already become a princess by then. But even though Kelly was playing a main character in the film, she didn't get a solo herself. Her only song was True Love, and although it was a hit, it was unusual for a movie musical to have one of its stars, especially Grace Kelly, only sing a duet. High Society earned 2 Oscar nominations in 1956, one for Best Scoring of a Musical Picture and one for True Love, which was nominated for Best Song. It almost earned a 3rd nomination for Best Original Story, but that had accidentally gone to 1955's High Society, a Bowery Boys comedy of the same name. Walters' version wasn't even eligible, as it was a remake of the Philadelphia story. The writers of the Bowery Boys film wound up declining their nomination. And so, starring Bing Crosby, Grace Kelly, Frank Sinatra, Celeste Holm, and Louis Armstrong and his band, from MGM, here's High Society.